Hey, what's going on, YouTubes? Thought I'd make a video here. And,
what time did you say?
I better turn that off. Okay, just listen to some music out here in the workshop. I thought I'd make a little video. We haven't had a chat in a while. Thought we'd do a chat. Had a pretty crazy year. Changed jobs. Place I work at now, it's a pretty decent place, but they've got a little bit different management style, and that just doesn't, it's a little bit different from what I'm used to. I'm not saying it's good or it's bad, but get into that in a second. Yeah, my little brother had a heart attack. He's okay now. He's got a job traveling. Actually works for a trucking company, and he works on their depots all over the country. From Florida to Chicago, and I think he's actually in Newark, New Jersey right now. But yeah, and then my the Facebooker, blogger people may know my father passed away June 1st. He was sick for a little while before that, and we've had some issues dealing with his house and some other stuff, and he had a couple of dogs, and I got one of his dogs, and I was trying to get rid of her, and she just basically stole our heart, so we kept her. She's a little sweetheart. And a few other things here and there, nothing major. I really haven't had time to work on my Pontiac Vibe. That's why I haven't done any videos on it, because I just simply haven't had time. Been working overtime on some asinine projects at work. Working just about every weekend. A good part about it is double time on Sundays. Let me check something here, make sure this stupid thing is recording. Yep, it's still recording. Yeah, I've been saving money. Sold a couple of tools and some toys. Helped pay for my Kansas City trip. And then they came and told me it got canceled, which it's probably my own fault anyways, because they had a project manager, and they fired him because he wasn't getting any projects done. And they hired this new guy, and the first project that he did, my chooch went out. First project he did was no different. And of course, being an expressive personality I am, it doesn't really bother me to hurt people's feelings if they act like they know everything and they don't. I'll jump right in and tell them they're being jackasses. But I told him that I really can't tell a difference. I don't want to mention any names, but I really can't tell a difference from when Rufus was here to when, Jack Frost was here. He kind of took that a little personal, which I guess it was meant to be personal. I don't know, but it's straight facts. The management where I work probably couldn't manage to find their ass with both hands. So this other project came around. They said, well, we need you to man this up and make sure we get all the materials and everything we need to get this project done. And it's going to do it to shut down over Labor Day weekend. I'm going to shut down Friday and start back up on Tuesday, and it's got to be done and up and running. Looks like I say that's my own fault for tooting my own horn, I guess, but that's possible. As long as I get the funding and everything else, I can get it done. I was really looking forward to going to Kansas City, but you gotta move forward. just can't stay stagnant in the same place with your job. Everything's got to be better than the last, you know. So I guess I get to either prove or disprove myself here. Anyways, I just want to touch base with you guys. No, I haven't forgot about you, and explain a little bit about the Kansas City thing. I'm pretty heartbroken and devastated about that. Like I said, I've collected pop cans and sold off some toys and some tools and other things to help pay for it. And, you know, one of the reasons I work is to make sure that my wife and child have what they need and get to do what they want to do. So I'll take that money, I guess, and make sure they get to do something with it. But I hope everybody takes care and has a good time. Be careful on your trip, and be careful when you're there. Wear safety glasses, earplugs, and all that garbage. You got to have all that, or, you know, if you don't have safety glasses, you get something in your eye, you know what you see? Yeah, nothing. That probably messed up my focus. So I'll talk to you guys later. Everybody take care. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up? I promised Mr. Porter a video on this circuit board I drug out of a machine for him. He was asking about some vacuum tubes that Rich Sodajet had. This board has some vacuum tubes in it, and so I asked him if he'd be interested in some of these, and I'll make him a video so he can see them. This has 3 vacuum tubes on it. I'm sure you can get the bases for these tubes. This one's got this really cool Buck Rogers cover on it, but an electronic tube, can't get it to focus. GE. It's not focusing too well, but yeah, I could pop these tubes out, send you just the tubes, or if you want the whole board, so you can have the bases with them, I can do that too. I don't know how well I can desolder. This board is pre-World War II. I mean, these capacitors are spray atom something, you know. They're capacitors, but they say atoms on them for whatever reason. But yeah, just let me know, Greg. One of the things I did this past weekend was rebuild the machine that this was in. They were going to pitch the machine because this board was out, and I told them I could, you know, make a new controls. One of the problems I found was this wire. It's supposed to go for, like, over here. It just has a bare wire from the contactor down to the circuit board. Over here it had the same thing here to here. Yeah, see the hole there, had the same thing from here to here, and I traced it out on the back of the board, and it come up to over here. So I just went ahead and soldered the wire from here to here, and that fixed one part of it, but another part of it was wasn't functioning right, and rather than being on a press and people sticking their hands in there, I decided to do it proper and get everything to work right. Yeah, just let me know, Greg, if you want this or the whole, or you just want to undo these vacuum tubes, and I can send those out to you. I'll talk to you later.